Hello guys, and welcome back to the fan server. And yeah, this is Ray, and yeah, remember last time it lagged me out because my internet disconnected, but it didn't drop me in the lava pool, thank God. It actually had me right here when I logged back in. But I already hear a ghast. And the scary part is I don't even remember what the hell I was talking about when it DC'd me. I'm pretty sure it was riveting entertainment though. But I've been itching to get back in here and finish this stupid thing. Well, the bridge at least. Alright, plot these. These almost need this. There you go. Where are you? There you are. Hello, Ghast. How are you today? Not good, huh? Yeah, it's just one of them days, isn't it? It's almost like you spend half the time just trying to deflect the bullet. Or almost all your time trying to deflect the bullet, I should say. Just now hit the ceiling. It hit all the way up there. Wow, that's kind of cool. Oh, it's pretty cool looking. I ain't gonna lie, Get these down. I had a guy ask me if I could use something other than this cobble for this. The cobble's not permanent. My plan is eventually, oh god, to replace the cobble with something a little more decorative. If you don't follow any, like, Dinnerbone or anyone on Twitter, he had posted that he's going to put nether brick half slabs, or was it Jeb? I don't remember. One of the two of them, into the game. So that's what I really want to do the bottom with, is those nether brick half slabs. And they're also Jeb. I know it was Jeb on this one, but he was discussing. So yeah, it was probably Jeb on the other one too. He was discussing ways to craft nether brick. So once that is implemented, most of this cobble that you see is going to be replaced with nether brick half slabs. And if you don't know why we're doing half slabs on the bottom, it's that so zombie pigs can't spawn inside the area. So that's for that. So yeah, this all will end up coming up, but not yet. It depends on when they decide to release that. And it might be a while. Oh, screw it. Let's just do this before they actually do it. Because I remember reading something about the next patch is going to be a while incoming. You know, I almost logged in because I have a version with a coordinates mod where it shows my coordinates in the upper left hand corner up there. And so that way I didn't have to keep F3ing anytime I wanted to look anything up. But I didn't do it. I should have probably, because I'm going to need to know that kind of information. I could go switch it out. I might just do that. How far over do I have to go? I don't even remember how far over I was. That's sad, isn't it? You'd think I could get that together before I started recording, but I never think about it. And then I'm in here, I'm like, you know, I could have done that beforehand. That's a lot of glowstone. When we need it, we'll have plenty. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that mod. I'm gonna be right back, guys. Alright, here we go. Coordinates, upper left-hand corner. So, with that, I actually need to go find out where the heck this lower end needs to be met up with. So that way I can mesh them properly. I know you're going to spend half this time watching me walk back and forth, right? No, hopefully this will be the last time on this. It was through here, right? Yeah, it was. Hey, look at all that fire. You guys be burning stuff up, man. Quit burning my stuff, Ghast. Alright, so we've got... See, it's a lot easier to read these coordinates, too, because you don't have to worry about doing all the math with the lower end and the upper end. Alright, so we need to go to Z... Z100. It's on this side. We're just going upwards here. So it's the Z that I'm worried about. So X, 22, 47, and 6. So write that down, Ray. And 22, 46. Alright. Written down. Now we'll never lose it because it's actually on a Google Doc. Instead of a stupid notepad this time. So let's go back down. And the Y just should be level. Oops. Sorry, I gotta do this. There we go. The Y should be level with that path because it should only go down at that one point. Look at that pretty portal. Ain't that pretty looking? Get those stupid fires. Probably fall from gas fireballs, I'm sure. I don't remember there being this much before. Did they miss me and like blow that up? Probably. So many ghasts. Go away, ghast. Nobody wants you. Maybe that's why they're crying in the first place. Oh, hello. That was strange. Out of my face, some pigs. Alright, ghast, where are you? I hear you crying. You big wannababy. Alright, so we're going to be in through here, so it's not really going to matter where the hell they are. They can just go cry by themselves. Alright, diggy 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 diggy. So it's 2247 and 2246. Yeah, Z was the 20s. Yeah, so I was still a little bit ways out there. I still had a little ways to go. Me being a little ways out there, imagine that. But yeah, this is definitely because I want to do nether brick on the bottom, like I already said. But I also want to combine it with sandstone because I just think that combination looks amazing. Yeah, it'll be nether brick on the bottom, and then these points where it's open with the glass, they're gonna be like, I don't know, sandstone around. I don't know. I'll work out the exact design later. It might be sandstone in the, because there'll be stuff on the sides too. So it might be nether brick to sandstone that holds the glass up, and maybe the ceiling. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with that. So always open to suggestions if anybody has a design. You could also just submit it to me, picture or short video or whatever. I'll even let you video response it to one of my videos. I don't care. I don't care how you get it in. I just open to those ASTNs. Alright, let's slap this up. Don't want zombie pigs in my tunnel that don't belong. So yeah, last night I recorded Ultra Hardcore Season 8. Yeah. I didn't like the map we had. The map didn't seem that much variance in the terrain that it gave us. There's a lot of plains and a lot of deserts. And there was a few things, a few of the other biomes were present, but they didn't really seem to be that big. I mean, I'm sure other people may have seen more of some of them. It's just where we started, we didn't really get to see a lot of difference. So, it's quite interesting. But yeah, my partner for this season was somebody who's never played Ultra Hardcore before, so it's quite an interesting season. I'm sure you guys will love it. And root for me to win, maybe? I don't know. You'll have to wait and find out. I know who wins. Of course you do, Ray. Of course you do. Yeah, usually. That's about how that works, though. Have a few slabs left here. We're gonna have to go. We're gonna need more cobble for this, aren't we? Well, we might make it. Since I've got a full stack, and you get like what, 6 out of each half, or 6 out of making a half, so you get the same return on volume, which is pretty cool. But you don't get. You get more actual blocks if you're not using it as a double. It makes it go twice as far. Alright, and here, and here. Alright, we'll just keep that for now. And we want this back for sure. Not wanted. You're not wanted, Netherrack. Now, if they change the recipe, they make the recipe to include Netherrack, then you will be wanted. And you'll finally be desired block in the game of Minecraft. Oh my god. Speaking of that, being a desired block, I actually had an idea for a little mini-series a while back, but I wasn't sure how people would like it. But basically, what I would do is go through every single block in the game. I mean, granted, obviously I wouldn't cover it all in one episode. I mean, it'd be multiple episodes. But I'd go through every single block in the game and assess its usefulness. Assess its main uses and maybe some unknown uses. And of course, you guys would be able to submit some of that too. Its strengths, its weaknesses, and its room for improvement type thing. I don't know. I don't know if that would be something you guys would be interested in or not, but it was an idea that I had. I actually had it. It was in a group of ideas that I had for a series a while back. You guys might remember the Terraformacrack stuff that we did. That was actually the result of one of my 3 ideas that I had at the time, which I thought was pretty cool. That because I was talking to Packrat about my ideas that I had. And when I mentioned that one, I imagine him, you know, like a dog, and you say something to him, and your ears go, and they perk straight up in the air, because he was like, really? Because I've been looking at that, I've been interested in that mod too. Oh, here we go, we busted out. I had a feeling we would be doing that pretty soon. Oh my. We're almost exactly where we need to be too. Okay, that should be interesting. Y63. So we probably were about ready to bust out of that wall, weren't we? Huh. Yeah, I hear you, Ghast. I'm waiting for you to come around the corner and try and knock me into the abyss here. Yep, there you are. Hello, Ghast. Well, I can see this end from here now. Obviously, I'm going to be able to connect to it. So we're going to go back to the other side here and bridge up from the other side. But yeah, speaking of going back to what I was talking about before the stupid gas interrupted me. I had been talking to him about an idea of 3 series, and that was one of them. So TFC ended up being the result of one. The other one was the whole Minecraft blocks mini-series. And the third one was, it would have actually required a mod, to be honest. I had the ideas before this version of Minecraft, but it included the Wither in part of its plans. This is right, okay. It had included the Wither, so I needed this version of Minecraft, and I needed a brand new mod for this version of Minecraft. Look at that. Well, I'll be darned. If I'd have just dug one more block, we'd have been busted out. That's funny. Lots of fun right there. But yeah, the idea was, I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of the Terraria series I had on my old channel, or if you guys even played Terraria, but the idea was that the Nether and the Nether gates acted kind of like corruption does, as in they spreads. It spreads. The mod would actually start you out with, well, it wouldn't start you out with anything. It would, once you created another portal, it would start to spread like Nether, like Netherrack and stuff through the portal onto the real world. Now, granted, you can deactivate the portal and it wouldn't do anything. The whole premise is once the gate is active, it can bleed through. But yeah, you start out, you create your first Nether portal and all, and you can get through and do stuff. Now, this would use existing bosses. As soon as you defeat the Ender Dragon, several portals would open up within a certain radius of your origin. And you could make it really huge to make a more epic battle. You better not be up there blowing up my glowstone, son. I'll be mad. But yeah, you could make it a more epic series if you make it, a bigger radius, and you'd be able to configure how many portals and all that fun stuff that would spawn. Anyway, but yeah, you beat the end dragon, and that would cause the portals to spawn. Look at me running. Why am I running from you? Die. Thank you. Oh, that's my last arrow, too. Bro. That could be bad. Okay, well, back to my idea. But yeah, when you open all these portals, basically it would correspond to super nether fortresses that are created on the other side. They wouldn't exist in your nether before the event of killing the nether dragon, of course, because then you could find them before killing the nether dragon. It would kind of defeat the whole point of the mod. But yeah, when you go through the new portal, you come into super nether gates. Now the thing about these portals, though, is once they spawn, they start doing the same thing with the corruption, like the corrupt nether coming through, but you can't turn them off right away. Every time you try to turn them off, they turn right back on. Yay, we have our thing. We're gonna need more cobble for sure. Yeah, they come right back on. So you have to go through the fortress and defeat a wither on the other side. There'd be like a wither boss in every single fortress. And that wouldn't be just the wither that you fought. You'd fight him in an area, of course, that he wouldn't completely destroy. But you'd have other mobs while you were fighting him. So it would be... Yeah, by the way, that sign came from my present, apparently. Somebody told me. Thank you. I'm bad at names. I'm horrible. Yeah, the whole premise of the mod would be to deactivate all the gates that had spawned, and there would be also, of course, a way to keep track of that. Why the hell am I walking? Oh, that's right. I'm going over here. I was like, why am I walking all the way around? I could have walked on my bridge. Herp derp. I'm going through. I'm going to go snag some cobble. And I will replace all this cobble. I actually have a lot of cobble back at my mountain area. I just need to go over and bring it back. Wish we had another an end portal around here somewhere. That'd be awesome. I just hop through the portal. Be like, hey guys, can you just bring this to me? Alright. Okay, I'm glad I fixed that. That is awesome. Yeah. But and then there'll also be obviously ways to try to curtail the corruption coming through. Maybe a new block or something that you could place down that would regrow the grass that was there. Push back the netherrack. Of course, if you could just surround all your portals with that, that wouldn't be very fun. It would only work if the portal is deactivated or something like that. So that way you can claim the land of Minecraftia. Alright, I'm just going to go down here and dig a little bit. Alright, back in the nether. Cooked a little bit of the glass up before I came back, because I'm going to need it, I believe. So, it's down here, right? Anyway, good lord, man. Back to my Ask Rayman questions. I actually only have one left, you guys. Need to submit some more. Give me more questions to answer. But, person asks, what would you recommend for people starting out on YouTube? I know many people have answered this, but I would like to see your take on it. Well, starting out on YouTube, basically you need to just do it. Just have fun with it. Don't do it for other people. Do it for yourself. And I figured that was gonna freaking happen. This will be interesting trying to get these out here, will it? Won't it? I basically need to do this, don't I? Have some kind of building system. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown out all that netherrack. See, that's... Oh, see there. Grrr. Somebody said that the new corner pieces... Ah, they're not a new block. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. You know what? I'm going to be right back again. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. I went and got some worthless netherrack. Maybe worthless, but it actually makes good scaffolding, I guess. One little advantage of it. It's disposable scaffolding. Alright, where were you, Ghast? I know you're around here somewhere. So how does this look, sitting on top of these? That actually looks exactly how I hoped it would. Yay! Always love when stuff works out. So we're going to put some scaffolding up here. Get this going. And bam. And basically I want to do this with the other design, which has yet to be determined. There we go. Bust that out. Maybe bust some more of this out? I don't know. Let's terraform the nether to my design needs. Sound good, right? Alright, and scaffolding, go bye-bye. I don't need you no more, netherrack. Go away. There we go. Scaffolding for the win. Don't want to use any more useful blocks like dirt or cobble. It's funny to say cobble's useful. It actually is a lot more useful than netherrack is. Oh. But back to the question. Man, I'm so scatterbrained today. Jeez, man, what is wrong with you, Ray? Yeah, you just basically got to do it for yourself, man. That's the reason I started my YouTube channel. I just thought it would be fun to do. I just thought it would be fun to record and talk and play games. I mean, I was already doing the game playing part. I was actually very into World of Warcraft, believe it or not. And doing YouTube videos took over my World of Warcraft addiction. So now I have a YouTube video addiction, which I think is a little bit better, because it actually can do some stuff for the family, you know, money-wise. Not a lot, granted. I mean, it's not going to make me a millionaire or anything. It's just the way I can say, hey, honey, this is doing something. This is not just me being a derping around on game. Because I was already going to play the game, you know what I mean? It's not like it's extra. Extra stuff that I wasn't going to do. I mean, I've been a gamer all my life. Ever since I can remember, I was playing games. So, it's just part of who I am. And if I can share that with other people as well, then why not? I mean, I enjoy it. It's fun. Games are fun, okay. If it wasn't having fun, what would be the point in playing them, right? Exactly. Yeah. That is so awesome. Yeah, you can really tell I haven't been keeping up with the stuff that's been added to the game because of stuff like that. I mean, that stuff's pretty old news to some people, but to me, it's the first time I've messed with it. What can I say, man? I really like the way it looks, though. A lot better than the old sticking inward thing. Granted, some people probably will still use it for, like, lights, putting lights in the corners, lamp posts and stuff like that. But, I mean, this is the nether. I don't really need that, do I? Bust out some of this, get a little bit of a view down below. This is decorative terraforming with Ray. There we go. And boom. Oh. Wrong direction. What were you thinking? Whoa, I did. That was weird. I barely tapped that spacebar. It went crazy. I'm going really slow because I don't want to fall into this stupid hole. But yeah. YouTube, do it for fun. Don't do it for the money because you'll be sorely disappointed. Get to know other people doing it. Look for similar channels to yours, so that way people don't think you're just trying to mooch or whatever. I mean, I get messages all the time, you know, about people wanting, hey, you want to do this with me? And it's like, they're barely there. And then they don't want to, you know, even some of them, you ask them questions and stuff, and they don't really have any answers for you. So you're like, really, this doesn't feel like you really thought this out. I mean, I don't know. Now I'm just rambling at this point. Old man Ray rambling along. That was another thing. Was doing that ultra hardcore last night. Arrow's like, man, you got. Oh, I didn't say the name earlier, did I? Yeah, Arrowhood Cobra was my partner. Like, man, you guys, you always can bust out the old man voice at any point in time. I don't know. Maybe it's a part of the thing. It's a gift. And I got a phone call. I'll be right back.